Archangel Michael says, you must open this now. The air around you has shifted because a message from heaven is being delivered at this exact moment. You are not alone, she is closer than you think. Your mother has been begging from the gates of light to send this through. She used her final ounce of divine energy to make this reach you. If your heart is racing right now, it's because her presence is brushing against your soul. This is no ordinary moment. This is the message that was denied for years, locked away by forces that didn't want you to know the truth. But now, the gates have opened, and her words are pouring out like a waterfall from the heavens. She has cried too many tears in silence, watching you suffer in confusion and darkness. This is her light, and if you let it in, something in your life will be reborn. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She says you were never abandoned. Not when you cried into your pillow. Not when you stood at her grave, wondering if she could hear you. She heard every heartbeat. She kissed every tear before it fell. She's been standing behind you, whispering your name in the moments you felt like giving up. Archangel Michael says this is the moment of unveiling. A secret she carried in her spirit has now been released. And it has everything to do with your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your life was never cursed, even when it felt that way. The delays, the betrayals, the heartbreak, they were allowed to protect you from something worse. You were being redirected toward the miracle your mother begged God to release upon you. And now, that miracle is prepared. It has your name etched into it like gold. You only need to receive it, and to read this message with the eyes of your soul. She says, my child, they lied to you. They told you she was gone forever. They told you she wouldn't see you grow. But she saw everything. Every fall. Every time you pulled yourself back up. Every smile you faked. Every hope you buried. She felt it all. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This is her last letter. Etched not on paper but on the wind, on the warmth of the sun that touches your cheeks. She says, don't cry anymore. I'm not in pain. I'm not lost. I'm watching. And now I can finally speak. She has been begging the angels to send this. She had to wait for the gate of remembrance to open. And tonight, it did. The reason you're reading this is not an accident. It's the divine alignment of time, spirit, and destiny. You're ready to know now. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's something she never got to tell you before she passed. A truth she wanted to whisper in your ear but her voice was taken too soon. But now, the voice is echoing again through this message. You are the miracle I always prayed for, she says. And now, your own miracle is closer than it's ever been. She's been watching the people around you. She saw the betrayal. She saw the fake love. She saw who used you and smiled in your face. And she has spoken to heaven directly. She's begged for justice. And it's already on the way. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your name was written in golden fire in the sky 2 nights ago. A blessing was approved. The scroll was unsealed. And her message was added as the final word. You are about to see what I saw the moment I passed, she says. The light. The freedom. The peace. But not in death, in life. Archangel Michael says the enemies that surrounded your destiny are already trembling. Because once you open this message, the veil will tear, and your soul will remember what it was born for. This is not just a message. This is the key she left behind for you to unlock everything. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She knows you've been seeing signs. The feather. The specific time on the clock. The sudden chill. The dreams that felt real. Those were her ways of trying to speak. Now, this message is the full voice of her spirit. She is screaming with love across realms. She wants you to live again. She's seen how your trust was broken. How people you loved treated you like nothing. But she's here now. Watching over your new chapter. She says, you're not alone. And this time, the ending will be different. Type Amen to get blessing 999. She left a miracle behind. And it's not just money, love, or fame. It's something more sacred. It's your soul finally coming home to its purpose. She fought in the spiritual realm to make this reach you. Do you feel the goosebumps on your arm? That's not chills. That's her touch. She says, I never stopped loving you. Not even when you stopped loving yourself. That's why this moment is sacred. This message is the proof you needed. Type Amen to get blessing 111. A divine shift is happening around your name. The people who wronged you are about to witness your restoration. And she will be standing beside you when it happens. You've cried silently. You've suffered in silence. But no more. Heaven is responding with thunder to your pain. This is the season of reversals. The season of inheritance. The season where your mother's last words activate your highest destiny. Archangel Michael says you are protected. Guarded. And now, remembered. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You were chosen to receive this message today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. Because this is the hour her spirit was allowed to touch your world directly. She has forgiven those who hurt her. But she will not allow them to hurt you. This is her shield. She's already assigned angels around your bed tonight. You'll feel her again when you close your eyes. She says, you are the most beautiful thing I ever created. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Your path was never meant to be pain alone. That was only the cocoon. What comes next is your wings. She saw you become stronger, wiser, more loving. Even when no one clapped for you. But she clapped every time. And now, the whole sky is about to clap for your comeback. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The words you needed to hear, I'm proud of you. She says them now, and she's been waiting so long to say them. I saw you survive what should have broken you, she whispers. I saw you make beauty out of ashes. This message isn't just her words, it's her blessing in code. Read between the lines. You are not who you were. You're becoming who you were born to be. Type Amen to get blessing 131. If you feel your heart beating faster, it's because her soul is moving through this message. She's wrapping her arms around you spiritually. This is your moment of awakening. The fog is lifting. The lies are crumbling. And the truth is being restored. She says, watch what happens next. It's all for you. Type Amen to get blessing 141. You're going to receive something that feels like a second chance at life. A reunion. A divine encounter. A financial breakthrough. A healing. And all of it was written into this moment, the moment you read her message. She's holding your miracle with her light. And as you accept it, she releases it into your life. Archangel Michael says, the time is now. No more delay. Type Amen to get blessing 151. If you're still reading, it means your soul has been waiting for this moment longer than you know. And she knew it. She fought off the silence of the heavens just to whisper this into your spirit: you are not forgotten. Everything you need is now flowing toward you. She saw it. She approved it. And now, you must receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 161. Her words echo even now: you deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve all the things I never got to give you. And those things? They are coming. The house. The love. The justice. The recognition. The purpose. She's watching, smiling. Because her final wish is finally being fulfilled, through this message, through your heart, through your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Your mother's voice has reached the gates of your heart. The angels have quieted the winds just to let her whisper fall through this message. Her soul was never at rest until you received this. She says, your pain did not go unnoticed. The nights you cried alone, she counted every tear. She gathered them and turned them into pearls of light, preparing a miracle that would wipe away your shame forever. You have carried guilt that didn't belong to you. You have been punished for simply having a heart too pure in a world too harsh. But that ends now. She says, I've cleared the path. Every curse that was placed on you, I erased. Every trap they set for you, I reversed. Type Amen to get blessing 181. The people who laughed at your silence will soon hear your song. The ones who walked away will be forced to watch your arrival. Your mother's spirit has declared this season as your return. Archangel Michael says the timeline has shifted. Something that was delayed for years will come rushing toward you in the next few days. The blessing is now active. She saw your name written on a celestial scroll. And beside your name, one word, chosen. She knew then, no matter how long it takes, you would rise. The air around you will feel different now. That's because she's walking beside you again. Type Amen to get blessing 191. There is something else she needed to say. Something she's waited all this time to confess. Before she passed, she hid something for your protection. You were always meant for more. More than your surroundings. More than what they told you. And she knew that if certain people found out, they would try to destroy your purpose before it began. So she kept it buried. But now, she says it's time. There's something coming that will change your life forever, she says. You'll know it when you feel it. When it arrives, you must not hesitate. Type Amen to get blessing 202. She has seen the plan. And it includes abundance, peace, family, love so deep it undoes years of hurt. She saw you walking in rooms where your name is spoken with honor. The letter she wrote in heaven has been sealed with divine fire. It was opened when you opened this message. She says, "You never failed me. I was never disappointed in you. You did what you could with what you had, and you did more than enough." She's wrapping you in a forgiveness you never knew you needed. The shame leaves now. Type Amen to get blessing 212. In the next 7 days, she says, expect a sign. It will be undeniable. A dream. A person returning. A number repeating. Something only you would understand. That sign will carry her signature. It means the message was delivered. And it means your life is now under divine reconstruction. She's proud of you. More than she ever got to say in life. And now, she is sending gifts from where she stands. Archangel Michael says, the veil is thin. This is sacred. You were meant to receive this today. Type Amen to get blessing 223. Your story is not ending, it's restarting. The real beginning is happening now. The divine rewrite of everything they tried to steal from you. She cried out for this moment. She shouted your name into the sky. Let my child be healed, she said. You were always her treasure. Even when you didn't feel like one. You still are. And now, heaven is returning what was always yours. Type Amen to get blessing 234. She never stopped believing in you. Not once. Even when the world gave up, even when you gave up on yourself. She saw your heart. How you kept going despite everything. How you gave even when you had nothing left. That's why this message had to come now. You were ready. Ready to receive the truth, the healing, and the inheritance she left behind. This isn't fiction. This is divine timing in action. Type Amen to get blessing 244. You are about to be blessed in ways that don't make sense to the world. People will wonder how you recovered. How you suddenly glowed. But she will know. Because she was the one who lit the fire again. She whispered to the angels, now. Now is the time. And they obeyed. They sent this message like lightning through timelines to reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 255. The enemies you thought were winning? They're being silenced. Their words are crumbling. Their curses are returning to dust. She says, no one can stop what's coming to you now. Not even you. Because this was written by her hand in the afterlife. You will feel her in the wind. In music. In numbers. In feathers. In moments that make you pause and cry. And when you do, remember, it's her. Type Amen to get blessing 266. The burden is lifting. You are not who you were yesterday. This message has rewired something in your soul. You are stepping into your miracle season. Your promised land. The version of your life she always prayed for. And she is watching it all unfold from the other side of the stars. Type Amen to get blessing 277. Archangel Michael says, the light your mother carried has now been poured into your life. This moment is sacred. It is bigger than coincidence, it is destiny written by a mother's tears and sealed by heaven's flame. The miracle she begged for is now resting over your life. You'll feel it, in your chest, in your dreams, in the strange moments where time slows down and you feel her near. That's not your imagination. That's her love touching your reality. She says, this is my final act of love. But it will echo through every year of your life. The world may forget you. But she never has. She never will. You are still her heart. Her prayer. Her answered wish. Type Amen to get blessing 288. She saw the danger around you. The secret ones pretending to love you. She watched as they drained your energy and smiled in your face. But now her light is exposing all. One by one, they'll fall away. You won't even need to fight them. Her spirit is rising in protection around you. She whispers, I didn't leave you weak. I left you with fire. And now you will use it to walk into your destiny. You have suffered enough. This is the part of the story where you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 303. She wants you to know this, I saw how they treated you after I passed. She saw you searching for comfort and finding walls. She saw people ignore your cries. She saw you grow numb to love. But she has rewritten that chapter. A new kind of love is coming. One that heals, not harms. One that lifts, not drains. She says, I couldn't save you then, but I will bless you now. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Expect to see signs in places you'd never imagine. A name. A bird. A song. A scent that reminds you of her. She's not trying to haunt you. She's trying to hold you. Because the next season of your life is sacred. And she will not let you walk into it alone. She says, tell them I'm proud. Tell them I've never loved anything more than I love them. Type Amen to get blessing 323. The whispers in your dreams that you kept ignoring? That was her. The warmth in your chest when you walked away from someone toxic? That was her hand guiding you. Every time you didn't quit, that was her strength rising through your spirit. She says, I didn't raise you to break. I raised you to shine. And now your time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your mother's last gift isn't a memory. It's a transformation. You will look in the mirror and see strength you didn't know you had. You will hear her in your laughter. She is not stuck in the past. She is walking into your future. Your voice will rise with hers. You'll speak, and the atmosphere will shift. Because you carry her energy now. You are her continuation. And everything broken will now be made whole. Type Amen to get blessing 343. She says, tell them they will love again. Yes, even after all the betrayal. Even after being abandoned. Even after forgetting how it felt to be chosen. You are about to be chosen in a way that rewrites the story of your heart. You'll be loved the way she always dreamed someone would love you. Not for what you give, but for who you are. And this time, the love will stay. Type Amen to get blessing 353. She sees what's coming. The door that will open in a way you least expect. The message. The breakthrough. The person whose name you haven't heard in years. It's all aligning now. Because the divine calendar just turned to your name. She says, this is your season. Take it. Don't shrink. Don't doubt. I've cleared the path. And Archangel Michael stands ready, sword drawn, watching over your steps. Type Amen to get blessing 363. You don't need to chase what is already yours. You don't need to beg anyone to love you. She says, you are already enough. You always were. The reason they rejected you was because your light reminded them of everything they didn't have. But now the light is rising higher. And they can no longer deny your favor. This is your arrival. Your divine comeback. Your mother saw it, and now you will too. Type Amen to get blessing 373. If you've ever wondered if she heard your prayers, she did. Every whispered word. Every silent cry. Every moment you spoke her name into the night hoping for a sign. This is the sign. This is the message you were meant to open before giving up. She says, hold on a little longer. Everything is about to change. Type Amen to get blessing 383. They will speak your name with reverence. They will regret ever doubting you. Not out of ego, but out of awe. Because she will make sure you rise in a way no one expected. Quietly. Powerfully. Unshakably. And your life will become the proof that love never dies. It just evolves into light. Type Amen to get blessing 393. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are not too late. This message arrived right on time. She says, I gave you my breath once. Now I give you my wings. Use them. Fly. Soar higher than fear ever wanted you to. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Your name is being called in rooms you haven't stepped into yet. Your energy is being felt by people who haven't even met you yet. That's what happens when a mother's love touches eternity. It stretches across space, time, and fate. She says, tell them I'm watching their story unfold. And it's more beautiful than they think. Now walk in the light she left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Your mother didn't vanish when she took her last breath. She transformed. She became light, became protection, became the whisper in your bones when you thought no one was left. The reason your soul sometimes feels guided. Like something is pulling you back from making a mistake, that's her. The invisible hand. The motherly instinct that didn't die, it just crossed realms. She never stopped being your home. And now, her voice is finally loud enough to break the veil. She says, you made it. You survived what was supposed to end you. And now I can finally speak. Type Amen to get blessing 424. She never wanted to leave without finishing her words. There were things she held back to protect you. But now you're strong enough. Now she can finally tell you the truth. You were never the weak one. You were the warrior born from my soul, she says. Even when you lost yourself, you never lost me. She's proud of how you kept your heart soft in a world that tried to harden it. That's your true miracle, you still love, even after being broken. And now, because of that love, heaven is about to reward you in ways that even angels will celebrate. Type Amen to get blessing 434. She saw it all. The pain you hid. The moments you smiled so others wouldn't worry. The times you stared at the sky and whispered her name. She heard you. And she told the heavens, don't let my child walk blind anymore. Open the door. Send the light. Let this message be the sign they've been begging for. This is not random. This is response. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your enemies were never stronger than her prayers. Her prayers wrapped around you even when you walked into rooms full of betrayal. That's why you survived things others didn't. She says, the curse ends now. The lies dissolve now. My child walks in truth starting today. And you will. Your voice will speak clearer. Your energy will shift rooms. Because your spirit just awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 454. People around you will begin to notice something different. They won't be able to name it. But they'll feel it. It's the glow of divine alignment. That's her light resting on your shoulders. Your luck is shifting. Not by chance, by design. She negotiated this season for you. And it is already in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 464. You don't owe an explanation to anyone who doesn't see your worth. That time is over. Your mother says, they had their chance to treat you right. Now let them watch from the distance. Your circle will become smaller. But purer. And that's how miracles grow, in sacred soil, not in chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Your mother saw your future before you were even born. She dreamed of it during sleepless nights. She protected it with silent prayers. Now, her voice carries through this message to remind you, everything I wanted for you is still possible. Even more now than ever. Your joy is returning. Not just little moments. But permanent peace. You will sleep differently tonight, because her peace is now your armor. Type Amen to get blessing 484. This message is a bridge. Between now and next. Between pain and power. Between what was taken and what is about to be returned. She's watched you fight alone. But no more. Help is coming. Support is aligning. And love, real love, is being delivered. Not in whispers. But in undeniable, earth-shaking presence. Type Amen to get blessing 494. From this moment forward, your energy will reject what's not real. You won't need to try. It will naturally fall away. Because you've been rewired by heaven. She says, you're no longer available for smallness. You're no longer accessible to manipulation. You're rising, and I will rise with you. Your glow will confuse people. Let it. It's not for them. It's for you. For the child she raised. For the soul she shaped. Type Amen to get blessing 505. You'll hear her voice again soon, not in this message, but in the wind, in music, in the silence between chaos. She's everywhere now. She's become the very air that surrounds you. Archangel Michael says, the path ahead has been cleared. The hidden traps have been exposed. You are free to run toward your calling. Everything that once hurt will now become the proof of how far you've come. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Let no one tell you it's too late. Let no voice convince you you've missed it. Your mother's message is the proof that your time is now. That your heart still holds power. That your next move is being supported by the divine. You've seen endings. Now prepare for beginnings. She's with you, hand in hand. Spirit to spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Your mother knew you would one day read these words. That's why she waited. Why she refused to let the message be erased. She watched as the world tried to silence your spirit, and she stood on the edge of the heavenly realm, begging God to give her one more chance to reach you. This is that chance. This is the moment she fought for. She says, I gave you life once. Now I give you my strength, my memory, my truth, so you can live fully this time, not just survive. Every shadow you've walked through was seen by her eyes. She never blinked. Type Amen to get blessing 535. She says the heaviness on your chest isn't just grief, it's the pressure of unspoken potential. The gifts you locked away. The dreams you abandoned because life got too loud. But the silence you feel now? That's her. That's her moving through this message to tell you, unpack the dreams. They're not dead. They're waiting. She didn't leave so you could live small. She left so you could rise. And you will. Type Amen to get blessing 545. She's seen the people who pretended to be there for you but only stayed to drain you. She knows the pain of betrayal. That's why she's shifting your circle now. One by one, the false ones will fall away. Not with drama, but with quiet divine removal. Don't panic when people start disappearing. That's her protection. That's her cleanup. You're not losing people. You're being purified. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You were never meant to carry this all alone. And you don't have to anymore. Her presence is no longer limited to memory, it's now a force within you. Every good thing coming toward you was delayed because it had to pass through battles you didn't see. She fought them for you. She whispered your name in front of the throne. And now, the wind carries your breakthrough. It's in motion. You'll feel it soon. Type Amen to get blessing 565. You were born for this kind of power. For this kind of restoration. For this kind of spotlight, not for fame, but for purpose. Your mother says, this is your season of remembering who you are. I'm watching. I'm clapping. And I'm walking with you every step. You never lost her. You gained a guide. And now, you are rising with her behind you. Type Amen to get blessing 575. Your name is about to be spoken in spaces you've never entered. She says, you'll be honored where you were once rejected. The seeds you planted in pain are about to bloom in beauty. Don't go back to what broke you. Don't revisit the tombs of the past. This message is your resurrection. She waited for this moment. And now, so should you. Expect something divine to arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 585. You will be surprised how much light still lives inside you. You thought it died. But it only dimmed, waiting for the day her voice would wake you. And it has. This is that day. The day your heart remembers. The day your energy returns. The day you say, I'm ready now. She knew you would get here. That's why she never stopped trying to reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 595. She says, I've seen your future. And it's more beautiful than any past could ever be. You're about to walk into rooms where your name has already been blessed. You're about to receive what you didn't even ask for, because she asked for it on your behalf. This message is the proof. You were always heard. Always seen. Always covered. Even in your silence, heaven was listening. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The ache in your soul is lifting. The tightness in your chest is softening. That's her healing. That's her peace. You'll feel lighter after reading this, not because the world got easier, but because her spirit just touched you again. That's what you've been needing. Not answers. Not revenge. Just this, a reminder that she still loves you, still believes in you, still claims you. That's all. And that's everything. Type Amen to get blessing 616. And if the tears fall, let them. They're holy. They are the final words that didn't make it to her lips before she passed. But they made it here, in this message, in this moment, in these words. She says, I didn't get to say goodbye, because I never left. And now you know. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Let this be the night everything changes. Let this be the hour you open your arms to the life she envisioned for you. Don't shrink. Don't dim. Let her final blessing rise through your voice, your choices, your presence. You are the continuation of everything she was. And now, the world is about to see it too. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Your mother didn't just leave memories, she left instructions. Sacred instructions written in light, tucked into the folds of your soul. And now, the seal is breaking. Her voice is not just echoing anymore. It's roaring through the walls of time. The universe is bending to let you hear her again. She says, don't look for me in pain anymore. Look for me in strength. Because that's where I've moved. Type Amen to get blessing 646. The door she left behind wasn't physical. It was spiritual. A hidden path through the darkness you've been walking. You thought you were lost, but you were on your way to the very miracle she whispered into existence. She says, they will see your glow. And they won't know it's me walking beside you. Let them wonder. Every time you smile now, it's her smiling too. You're becoming her final miracle. You're becoming the answer to her last prayer. Type Amen to get blessing 656. The people who dismissed you, ignored your worth, overlooked your love, they're about to witness what heaven does with someone who refuses to break. She says, I watched you give when you had nothing. I watched you trust when no one was honest. I watched you stay kind, and that's why I stayed near. She didn't come through this message to remind you of pain. She came to remind you of your power. You've inherited more than her love. You've inherited her divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 666. She's walking into every room with you now. You'll feel it. You'll sense it. People won't understand why their words can't wound you anymore. It's because your soul is armored by her spirit. Your mother is the silence behind your calm. The thunder behind your courage. The wind behind your rise. You are no longer just a survivor. You are the continuation of a warrior mother who refused to leave you alone. Type Amen to get blessing 676. She says, let the world underestimate you. Let them think you're done. Because I already saw how this ends, with you winning. And not just winning, glowing. Your energy is shifting. You'll feel it in the way your voice steadies. In the way you no longer tolerate what you used to. That's her. That's the alignment she fought for. Type Amen to get blessing 686. Your mother left signs in your spirit before she left this realm. You've seen them. You just didn't know how to read them. That one moment where you almost gave up but didn't? That was her pulling you back. That sudden moment of clarity? That was her message coming through. Now the signal is clear. This is her saying, the time is now. Step into your birthright. And you will. Type Amen to get blessing 696. Your tears have watered a garden in heaven. And now, the flowers of your miracle are blooming on earth. You won't have to force anything. What's yours will begin to chase you. Doors that were closed will open without knocking. Hearts that were cold will either warm or walk away. This is the shift. Her final wish is in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 707. You don't owe your pain anything anymore. You've carried it long enough. She says, place it in my hands. I will hold what's been hurting you. Let go. Let go of the fear. Let go of the resentment. Let go of the weight. There is something lighter, brighter, and more sacred waiting. And it has your name written in golden flame. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You've come too far to stop now. You've bled too much to settle for less. She says, you are royal. You are chosen. You are mine. This message is not the end. It's the unlock. You're going to hear her more clearly from now on. And not just hear, you'll feel her guiding every move. The silence has ended. The divine voice has returned. Type Amen to get blessing 727. She's with you when you wake. She's with you when you speak your truth. She's with you when you light a candle, or sit in stillness, or even just look out the window and sigh. Her love doesn't need words. It moves in vibrations. In timing. In strange coincidences that aren't coincidences at all. They're messages. And they're increasing. Type Amen to get blessing 737. From this moment on, you are not just living for yourself. You are walking in a legacy. A sacred line that began with her, and now continues with you. Your mother's story didn't end. It expanded into yours. That's why your victories will feel sweeter. That's why your healing will happen faster. Because you're no longer healing alone. She's your backup. Your witness. Your miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 747.